For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out sabatcg.com. What's good, everybody? This is Saber with Finding 4 on the Whimsy Players channel. Got a double feature today with Haired Shanks, and then I'm gonna be switching to OP13 Ace, blue and red. If you guys don't know why, I'll explain pretty soon, but for now, let's see what this guy has with Lucci. Used to be such a strong deck, but now, man, the power creep is real. You guys are gonna see. So let's see if I can handle this guy. I don't think I'll have much trouble. I think I showcased, it was a while ago when I was using Haired Shanks, but I'm pretty sure I must have showcased at least one match using Shanks against Lucci. So anyway, my Shanks deck, it's pretty much a rush deck, as I've said before. It's Haired Shanks, but I'm using the Straw Hat Luffy engine for the most part. Just the good Straw Hat cards with rush, and then I can usually overwhelm a lot of decks. They just can't handle the pressure. And then especially when you can block easy attacks, thanks to Shanks's every turn minus 1,000 on the leader or the character. So it drops the Lucci, pops the Sanji, but I draw a card, so I don't care. And now we're gonna drop Rush Dudes. So let's attack with 6 first. Gotta be discarding stuff all the time, man. That's the thing. It's almost like these rush cards are basically hand pokers. Discard a card from the hand. So hit for 70. It's got to do a double if he wants to block it. He does. But that's 2 more cards out of the hand. I mean, he hasn't touched my life. I got a lot of cards in hand. Full life. Decent body down. I'm going to block the leader again. I mean, it's fairly easy. Just free leader negate attack, basically. And then with Lucci, just discarded 2k, and all the attacks were blocked again. Okay, Lucci, Hina, popped the Luffy, but I mean, I did get the rush, so yeah. That's why I think I got a big advantage over this guy. And that's more, depleted hand. Alright. Dragon, put the 2 Dons. I kind of make a misplay here. I should have just done 7 on the leader. It would have been harder to block. So yeah, I should have done it that way and then used the dragon to kill the dude, because likely he wasn't going to be able to protect him. 9 on 6. So yeah, you're lucky. You saved a life. My small little misplay there. But I'm still in a really strong position here. Full life, block once again the leader. No attack. And then, you need a couple of cards to cook up KOs with black combo decks like this one. Block the Hina. And then for this dude, he puts a bunch of Dons, so... I mean, if you're gonna go through these lengths, I got the Banana Gator Batmaner's Kick Horse. So I think I can just do this card to Nami. We're not gonna play her if I got the double Shanks in hand. I'm just gonna be dropping that dude. Drops Laboon. I mean, you know the deal. Decrease your attacks. I can kill the dudes easily. So let's kill Lucci. He's gonna let it happen. Not surprised. Attack for 9. You know it's gonna go through. 12. You know it's gonna go through, and you're nearly dead. While I still got 5 life. And all this pressure. So he can use Laboon's effect, but then next turn he's going to be rested and I can kill him. I got another Shanks in hand. Like I've said, my life is full, so if he's just gonna... He needs to go through all these lengths just to kill my characters. I got all the time in the world. So yeah, man. Really checking this guy well. So just... Yeah, he's not sure. He was going to attack, but then he's thinking, nah, he's just going to block it again. What should I do? Put 2 Dons. So B7. Well, I can still block your shit, because I don't think... Is Hina going to do anything? Use the Sanji once again. I successfully blocked the attack. He is going to pop the Shanks using Sabo. Okay, congratulations, but I mean, you had to discard a card. I'm dropping another one of the dudes, so attack the Laboon. He goes down, and then 2 attacks, they're gonna go through. He's gonna be at 0 life, so you know, next turn, you know the deal. I'm still at full health. So if you don't got like 10 blockers, it's game over. And I think he knows it. Yeah, scooped. Okay, so that wasn't very difficult at all. But this next game is going to be much tougher. So we're playing against Ace OP13. And I thought when I switched from Don Flamingo, I'm thinking to myself, okay, let me just see if Red Haired Shanks. I think Red Haired Shanks, my deck, the way I have it, can still handle the top meta decks, you could say. It will be able to perform, give or take. You know, you're not always going to win, but I'm thinking I can put in work, right? We can compete. But no, it's really hard. This deck is just busted. And I did use it myself before the set came out, just sort of play testing on my own. But it really is rough, man. You just get way too many cards for free, and they can just continuously block attacks. You know, if you attack the characters, the more you kill them while the dude has dawns, you could still draw cards. So you might as well just always go to life, but then your opponent has all the characters to attack. It's rough. He's got a lot of benefits, man. This Yamato card that they made specifically to work for him is broken. Freaking draw 2 automatically just because you're using him in this deck. You start at 3 life. It's pretty much no condition. And they might as well just said, if you use this in the Ace deck, 13 leader, you draw 2. And then you also get a free Dawn. So it's like, what the fuck? Broken as all hell. So I'm gonna hit for 6, he can block it, and then I'll do Luffy, or should I do... Shit. It's rough. Because that, Izzo, it's at the end of the day, it's a 1-for-1, but it does help you regulate your deck, get rid of something you don't need, and then get something that you might want, but yeah, I'm thinking there's not much point popping it. So going for that rush, but he blocked everything. And then the final attack with Shanks, what you gonna do? He actually takes it, but then you also draw a card too. So it kind of seems that I'm doing good so far, but you know, there's all these cards in hand. He plays the Marco, so it's more cards when that thing dies, and then he's gonna block the attacks too. Meanwhile, I don't really have a way to get cards, so he can just focus on my characters, and then I'll run out of gas. I guess that's the reality of this rush deck. My win condition, Red Haired Shanks, that's pretty much the key, the big dog. We gotta drop him. And then I hope he can't handle it, but this deck, because it's also blue, you know that they can run Red Rock. The new Whitebeard is amazing, of course. Blocker, 12k. He can do a lot. So kill the Yamato, or at least attempt to. And he did use the blocker, so draw 2 and then draw 1 more with the effect. God damn. So I'm doing 7 on 6. I'm really just trying to get rid of the characters, but I doubt it's gonna work. Yeah, he just needs to use the ability, and he can block it easily. Way too easy. So yeah, man, like 10 cards in hand. How can I compete? And then the 10 drop Whitebeard comes down. So then it essentially means next turn, if I drop the Shanks, my leader can't do shit. And I just can't do shit in general. So 8 on my 6. I mean, I can use the Banana Gator, Batmaner's Kick Horse. And then I don't even need to use the ability. It's pretty much redundant right now. do we do it? I want to keep the Luffy because, you know, it's a decent attacker at the end of the day. But it dead anyway. Just way too many attacks. I can't block all of them. So I drop the Shanks. I guess what I can do with my leader is attack the Yamato. If we can't attack the leader, and you can still just discard a card from the hand at least if you're not going to use Whitebeard. So it's easy. So yeah, he just discards 1. And then 12. What can I really do here? I guess I attack the leader. Just gotta rush this dude at this point. I don't know, maybe just those turns when I try to attack the characters, maybe I shouldn't have even bothered. I should have just rushed the leader. But it's not the greatest of moves still, you know? You know, you leave the characters alive, that means they're gonna get more swings against you. So, can I really rush him in time? And there's the red rock. So there goes Red-Haired Shanks. That really is too bad. Another Marco, so you know that's the draw too. Free. 6 on 5. I guess I can block this. Discard the Marco. But then the other attacks are just going to go through. Damn. So what am I going to do, man? If I summon something, it means Whitebeard is going to get a free block. If I don't, then he can just use the Marco. So we don't really got much of a choice. I just gotta accept that one attack is going to be blocked easily. So put 2 on this dude so I can get the rush. Do we put more? I guess it's going to be 8, 8, and 8. 8 on 6. What's up? Use the blocker, draw 2, and then the other ones, you know, just easily blocked by Whitebeard. Yeah, not looking good. Not looking good at all. This guy's controlling the game, and yeah, the power creep is real, man. To be honest, people have been talking about this for a while, but I'm just now feeling it, to be honest. Yeah, we had OP9. It was a broken set. OP11, OP12, you could say the same thing. When OP7 dropped, you could say again, you know, OP6, but really OP13, man. I'm really feeling it. It's just this guy and Emu, the way I see it. It makes me think these cards are going to get touched pretty soon on the ban list, or they're going to do something. You know, the problem is, when this leader is so good, and you got a bunch of other good shit going for you, like Marco, this Whitebeard, all the past Whitebeard stuff, you don't make this Yamato card that gives you draw 2, man, free and a free Dawn. Make the card a little bit more balanced. Like, even if you just drew 1 card and you get a free Dawn, it would have still been broken. Anyway, so I'm attacking 15 on 8 because I can't really do anything else. Makes me 13, uses the blocker, so he only needs to discard 1 thing. Or 2 1 case. But just block the attack successfully once again, very easily. And he's building up his army. You know, he's got double Whitebeard, Yamato, another Whitebeard. I still got plenty of life, but that's going to change very quickly now. I'm not going to block these attacks, so they're going to go through pretty much. Just block this one, and then everything else goes through. And Nami's going to die as well. Maybe we could have used her. I get Red-Haired Shanks. It's the best thing I can get right now, I think. But even this guy on his own, he's not going to be enough against this army of Whitebeards. I gotta shave off these characters, but we can't really do it. If I had maybe 2 Shankses down, if you didn't get rid of that one that turn. So easy block, and we're gonna attack the Whitebeard, but it's just very easy for him. He's got the other blocker. yeah, just too easy. I only touched one of his life with all this pressure. And he's got this whole army. He's got all these cards in hand. Just look at them. I can't handle this dude. You know, power creep is real. Now, maybe some people are going to tell me if your Red-Haired Shanks was the standard, you know, conventional one with Rayleigh and red-haired pirate cards, maybe it would have been different, but I really don't think so, man. I mean, there's a reason why in Japan too, you know, before we got this set, the results have been ace all day long. Okay, so 6 against 5. I can do Chopper for this one, Sanji Chopper. 10 on 5, I can't do shit about that. And then, yeah, he's being merciful. He didn't even attack with the blockers, even though you could have. You could have went for game. So, yeah, he's almost like, okay, I'll give you one last turn. You can't do shit. And then I'll kill you next turn. So, I'm going to try and kill the red white beard, but it's not going to work. I know it. Way too easy. And then dragon. Can I put in some work with this dude? I guess if I put all the dons on him, he's still just going to be at 11, so it's not going to work out. But yeah, we got to put everything on, and then Shanks. I guess I can only attack Yamato again. So 13 on 9. Again, way too easy with the blockers. And then this one is just going to be blocked for free. And then he can go for game. So it's a GG, I guess, if you can call it that. I mean, we tried. I tried to grind the game out, but I'd say he almost gave me mercy too on the last turn. So I can block 1 or 2 attacks, but all the big guys, no way. And then we just lose. So yeah, take our beating. Take it with the heart, or take it on the chin. Get the trigger, that doesn't matter. And it's GG. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sub to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What a